Hey guys, what is up? It's Greg here from Personal Evolution. Today we're looking at another red day in the market. We're going to run through why that might not be as bad as you think. Coming off the back of the FUD and misinformation crypto news update yesterday, I just want to continue the trend of zooming out and looking at the big picture. So that's really what we're going to cover. If that sounds good, stick around, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll jump straight in. So today the markets are looking a bit red, apart from the obvious Doge Coin that continues to exceed all expectations. We're down 5.65% decrease over the last day. Bitcoin, well, all the top 10 are taking a hammering, obviously, because it's one of those days. Particularly stuff like XRP is kind of wiping out many of the. Well, it's kind of extending the losses of the previous week, going back to test those support levels. Now, let's take a quick look at support levels, because I think it's quite important to understand these. If I draw out a fib retracement, which is what I've got here, I'm only just starting my journey with technical analysis, but as far as I understand, the fib levels tell us where the zones of support are likely to be. So if I draw it out from the previous high and hit the bottom low there, line that up with a 0, line the high of a 1, it gives us levels of support. And we can see that this pattern actually plays out quite well. So you've got quite a few support levels there being tested. Boom, boom, boom. You've got kind of the similar one there again. And there again. So yeah, these patterns play out quite a bit. And as you can see, we've been really pushing high up through the upward resistance levels. So when you're going up, it's resistance from the bears. When you're going down, it's support from the bulls. So zooming in on this a bit, we are still ranging at this kind of quite high level between the 2.68 and the 3.618 levels of support. So until really we smash through maybe the bottom one of this, that's when I think we really need to start getting confirmed. Before we start panicking, I think we need to see like this dip continue past this next level. But even then, we then have to make it past this big level of support. You can see we've kind of got a nice long level of support here. And that's when we're really starting to see it slide. So, you know, to be honest, until we're getting down to below 47 first and then 30,000 first, I think this actually gives me a readout of it, 47 first and then 30,000 second, that's when we really need to start being worried that we are going into that bear cycle. For now, what I'm looking at is, if I just hide this, in each Bitcoin rally, so this is the peak of 27 here, we have had a pullback. And when you're zoomed in like this, it's always hard to tell. But if I show you this, my other one's reappeared. If I show you this, so this is a 43% pullback. I'll just get rid of the fibs. So this was a 43% pullback, which I remember because I was in the market at this point, and that was scary, man. I thought, okay, well, that's it. But then what tends to happen is we have that pullback. You see that 47 pullback, but then we go, oh, actually, let's bounce back. So up from the bottom to the next peak. So we tend to have this retracement rally, basically. There we go. And it bounces back 55%, and then it begins its descent down. And, you know, this is what we might be seeing now. So maybe if we take this as our top of what Bitcoin's going to come in as, we'd expect to see it go down and then back up. Sorry, probably not higher than it was last time, but somewhere there. And then tail off. So this from the previous bull cycles is what the sort of thing I'm looking for. I think everyone else in the market is though, so there is always that caveat. Let's look at if we take a quick look at 2013 as well. This was the Bitcoin top. Oh, got the wrong thing there. This was the Bitcoin top in 2013. Let's have a look at what happened. Okay, so we went top to bottom, 65%. Then bottom, where's my thing? Bottom, oh, I didn't even get that properly. Bottom to top, 155% gain. Yeah, so 66% down. So I said this yesterday and I'll say it again now. This is nothing new in crypto. When the Bitcoin tops come in, and I'm personally a bit dubious whether we are at the top yet. But even if we do see this sort of structure, in both previous cycles, this is when we've seen alt season really kick off. So I think, although it's a bad day, let's not beat ourselves up too much. If we take a look at the total market cap, again, I've drawn out fib retracements to show you where we are. So in terms of the total market cap, you see 1 on the top, 0 on the bottom. We are testing this 2.618 support even in the totals. So again, if we see it go below this, I'd then be looking at around the 1.184 trillion total cap mark. And that's a crazy amount of money, remember. We're kind of halving the total cap of all the coins. Let's look at the coins excluding Bitcoin, see if we see the same things here. Okay, on the altcoins, it's looking a bit better. We haven't kind of hit that key support level at the 1.68. But with the altcoins, we haven't reached out as far yet. So if we go back one, just show you that again. In the altcoins, we're only at this point at the moment, and we've still, the total has gone higher. So, the total is further to fall. And yeah, that's probably really what I wanted to show you in terms of Bitcoin dominance, as we talk about it a lot on this channel. I'll get this graph up, show you the other ones. Where are these guys? Come on, load them in. In terms of Bitcoin's dominance, we've kind of bounced back up because everyone's having a bad day sort of thing. But we are still climbing. So the others' dominance is here. It's climbing. Ethereum's is kind of flatlining a bit. XRP's obviously had a massive spike recently, and Litecoin's coming back up. Remember, in the previous 2 cycles, it wasn't until Bitcoin fell down, that we saw XRP go. Maybe this is what we're seeing here. But we still then had a retracement rally back up, and then it slid further. So yeah, I think we've still got a lot of this market to run. I don't think we can count our chickens yet. And yeah, so that's really it. We had a few news stories on how the Bitcoin technical analysis is souring. We were crashing through kind of shorter time periods support levels, but in the grand scheme of things, going back to this guy, I'll need to zoom out again. Well, actually no, let's do the total. We've still got some supports to knock off before we really get into a big crash. And yeah, that was really it on the kind of current sell-off. Again, I wanted to touch on, did Coinbase insiders really cash out? It's just complicated. This was the FUD I was talking about yesterday in a video. I think everyone in the crypto industry fell for it. It said that basically they sold off so many of their shares, but it wasn't actually the whole picture. And this article from Decrypt, I'll leave a link in the description below as well, worth a read. Other than that, I don't think I really want to cover well, there wasn't anything massive that I wanted to cover for upcoming events, apart from the BNB burns obviously coming up at the end of this month. So just stay around for that. And yeah, I think that was really it today. So hopefully that gives you some reassurance about where we are. They always say in the crypto markets, if you're getting nervous, zoom out, look at the bigger trends, and hopefully that's what I've shown you today, showing you where the key support levels and stuff are. If you want more information, just give me a shout on Twitter. It's @GregHannum. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.